There's multiple times in my life should have been taken away from me. Or I tried to give it away, but it didn't go away. And so there's a mandate on my life to preach the gospel. And I'm going to preach the gospel everywhere I go. It's going to be the mandate, and I don't care what it costs. I could care less what it costs, because I've already lived a life without Christ in me. That sucks. And I've already seen what it all could do, what everything comes with it and everything that doesn't come with it. And the only important thing in this world is our soul being saved. I'm serious. Our souls being saved. Our souls being saved. That's an evangelist heart, but I'm not even an evangelist. You know what I mean? I'm not an evangelist. I don't like to go evangelize all the time. Some people are like out there all the time, like, do you know that Jesus loves you? And they're like going to 30 people in 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Wow. Crazy. That's nuts. You guys, have you even gone to 30 people and evangelized this whole year? I believe that the Lord wants to move in power. And I believe if you'll lay everything down in your heart, He'll move through you. Because He said He would. Sons and daughters are the most important thing that you could ever be. You can be around the fire and not be on fire. They can proclaim the fire that's happening in other cities and say the exact same thing. It doesn't mean they're on fire. The only place fire comes from is if you get alone with God. Go in the room, shut your door in your closet. That's what Jesus said. That's what He would do. He was a man that did not lie. Whatever He spoke, He did. You want a real relationship? You want a real intimacy? Go in there and shut the door and hang on. And watch what happens. If you've never done it, you're going to be like, this is dumb. This is stupid. And you'll be there for 15 minutes, and you're going to think about everything else except for Him. And if you can hang in there long enough, He might just blast you. But it's not, I went one day and tried this thing out. It's, I decided that this is what the Word of God says, and I'm going to do it. I'll give you 2 things to start off with. This is what happened, and this is where the change came for me when I was in the wilderness and I couldn't get out. As I got on my knees and I said 2 prayers. I pray that I would become your love, and I pray that I become your word. And I didn't know what else to pray. And then I said one day, I said that one time, and I prayed that I would legitimately have a hunger for you. And guess what? The next day, you guys ready for this? I didn't feel a change. I had to do it again. But I did have hunger. There was a legitimate hunger. I was like, man, I feel like reading the Bible today. I'm going to do it. And so I did it. Sonship and identity with Christ is the only thing that matters when it comes to this world. And I'm going to break this down for you, and you're not going to want to hear it, because I didn't want to hear it either. When you get to heaven, you're not going to be married. Your sons and daughters that you raise, they're not yours anymore. You stand before God alone. You came in this world alone, or maybe with a twin if you got it cool. That'd be so cool if I had a twin. I've always thought that, but I didn't. You come into this world alone, and you stand before Him alone. And He gives us a peace, to father or to mother, and to be examples of how He literally is. And we've got one crack at it. The fear of the Lord will drive you not to do any weird stuff, but to say, man, I respect and love you so much, God. I want to give you everything. Not, if I don't do this, then I'm going to get struck with lightning. That's orphan. Punishment, fear is not from Father God. It's from the accuser. Every time. The fear of the Lord, oh yeah, I've had the fear of the Lord when I was driving and He gave me a power encounter, And for 60 seconds, I shook so violently. And I had electricity bolting through my body. And I was on the interstate, and I thought I was going to die. In fact, I was so hammered by the presence of God in this takeover, I started to slowly, after about a minute, maybe a minute and a half, maybe it was just 2 seconds. But for me, it was a long time. But I started to close my eyes, and I felt like I was about to be pulled out of my body. And I've never experienced anything like this before. And I thought, this is it. My mind was freaking out because it can't understand God. And my body and spirit was loving it. It loved getting blasted. It was awesome down here. I literally thought that I was having a stroke or something like that with a fork in the electrical socket. Like, I was getting electrocuted. And I didn't know what was happening. I was like, is this a heart attack? But after 15 seconds of realizing this ain't no heart attack and I don't have a fork in the electrical socket, I'm on the highway. This is an encounter for God. And that encounter shook me so hard, I literally started to come out of my body. Not physically, but my eyes started to close. And all of a sudden, when my eyes were almost fully closed, and I was just going to let it go. He let me go. And I came right back, and I was like, oh my gosh! And I cried for 10 minutes straight. And I was like, oh my God, I fear you! Oh my God, I fear you! Oh my God, I fear you! And then I laughed for 20 minutes straight. Had a freaking power encounter with God. But the fear of God came. That was the fear of God. Oh my God, I fear you. That was true for 10 minutes straight, man. I was weeping. I wouldn't imagine what it looked like to be driving next to me. Can you imagine? What's going on in there? What's happening there? Guys, it looked like tripolar human being was sitting in there going through different phases. Looks like he's taking a nap. Now he's weeping hysterically, and now he's laughing. And who is he talking to? Who on earth is this guy talking to? On the interstate in the middle of the day, when I looked in front and behind me, there was nobody around. Somebody please explain that to me. I think something else happened. I'm not sure, but I know that I experienced the electricity of God, and it blew me away. And I had 5 encounters in 24 hours. I even had it in my dream. And ever since then, I've been walking in this electricity power. There's a power that comes through me, and I can feel it radiating and surging. And literally, I can pray for people, and I can feel it. It's only sometimes. I remember the first 2 or 3 weeks after that, I prayed for everybody I put my hands on. They'd be like, I was like, yeah, give me again, God. I was like, yeah. Triple. I was like, this works. I was like, Lord, what are you doing? Where's this power coming from? They worked, and they loved it. You can get addicted to the power of God because it's the holiness. That is the pure holiness. I had a vision of this man. I was in my prayer shed. I made a prayer shed. It wasn't really a prayer shed, but that's what I call it. It sounds so sophisticated. There's this shack outside of my house that was falling over, right? And I spent time in there, tried to paint half of it red, put the blood of Jesus up, and it was this awful looking bar, and it was an eyesore, but to him he was pleased because it was me inside and not the building, you know? So I'm in there one day and I have this vision of this man wearing a suit and this light beamed out of him like never before. And I was like, whoa, who's that? And all of a sudden I saw all these men, grown men, weeping like never before. Like they got the worst news. Like almost like if Job, if you were to get the news of Job all at once and you were falling on the floor, you couldn't handle it. And they were weeping uncontrollably. Grown men, powerful men. And the Lord said, that's what holiness looks like. That's what's coming. That's what's coming. You will see men on the floor, undone for God. Isaiah. Here I am, Lord, send me. Do you guys know what happened with that? He got hijacked. He didn't have a choice. Here's old prophet Isaiah. He's just a normal guy. Isaiah. And then a coal from heaven comes. It sticks on his lip. And he could see how sinful it really was. Oh my gosh. We don't really know how sinful We really were. Thank God we're clean now. We're not a bunch of sinners running around. We're sons and daughters. We're not either or. If you have a bad week and you curse somebody out, you're still a son or daughter. You're not disqualified. He still loves you. But we're no longer sinners. We're now slaves to righteousness. Whether you want to be or not, it's who you are. That's what he says. So when that happened, I looked at this man and I said, God, what is that? That's revival. That's revival. Revival. And I was like, man. He said, that's revival. And I was like, man, can I be that guy? I said, I don't know who he is, but he had a nice suit. That's not at all what I said. I was like, I want to be that guy because the power coming out of him is unbelievable. And his response to me was, you already are. Do you know why? Because you already are too. Because of who lives inside of you. It ain't me. It's Christ in you, the hope of glory. It's Christ in you, the hope of glory. I just had a revelation of who my Father is. It's true, it's power. It's real power. How many of you guys are enjoying it even though it's blistering hot in here? Don't worry, he partakes in your suffering. Come up here, young man. Come on up. And you too, will you come here, please? Is it the hip?
No, it's just the legs.
The legs. Anybody in here that has back spasms? At all? Back spasms? Is that you, Evelyn? Sweet. The Lord's going to heal you. Your muscles lock up and get really tense. Super painful. It's like grips and lets go. It's not consistent. It's just sometimes it's like awful. Super awful. How many of you want God to move? Don't worry, because he already is. He's already going to do it. Words of knowledge are because he's going to do it. Do you have a knee problem? You ever tweaked your knee? Is it your right knee or is it your left? Both? Do you ever feel like there's like almost like a bone on bone sometimes when you stand for a long period of time? It's crazy. And then there's almost like a pain sometimes that's in the middle of your back, right? And it feels like since you pressed against and you're trying to walk like that. Is that accurate? No? Is that accurate? That is accurate? If it's not, tell me. It's not going to matter to me. Jesus. Pray in the Spirit if you want. Right now in Jesus' name. So loose her now. Break. I command every piece and part to go. Right now. There it goes. Fire. In Jesus' name. I command everything of the demonic. It's been going on since you're a little boy. I break it now. Power and fire over you. Loose him and you let him go. Power and fire. I'm going to thank you for it. Just stay with me. Break. 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 Now. Fire over your life in Jesus' name. And I command for that leg to straighten and that engulfed swelling to go now in Jesus' name. Loose her. I said loose her. More God. More God. In Jesus' name. I command your knees right now. Full heal. Full heal. Change you. Miracle. I'm breaking burning spirit that's already off. Bind it in Jesus' name. Power and fire over you to come like never before. In the name of Jesus. I thank you, God, that you love him. I thank you, not declare the freedom over him. Lift your hands.
your hands. With the power to come and touch him like never before. In Jesus' name, there's a fire going there. If you let it. If you let it, it'll go. But you're blocking it. I command that wall to break. Now, here it goes. In Jesus' name, more fire and power. Power over him. In Jesus' name. And touch him, God, and fill. In Jesus' name. There it goes. There's the water rising. You gotta fill it. There's a water and a fire going in there right now. You're a powerhouse in the evangelism. Signs, wonders, and miracles will follow you. The glory of God is coming over you right now in Jesus' name. Thank you, God. I command that healing cup open now, right now in Jesus' name. Open right now. I command your back to straighten up. Every piece of alignment from your head to toe now. In Jesus' name. Shokuri, I said break off of her now in Jesus' name. You loose her. There's a water trickle from heaven. And it's going to start, and it's coming down your back right now as it flows. And there's going to be a presence that's going to come over you. I break all self-hatred off of you, that you missed it. That is the biggest lie. You're precious to your Father. And I say right now, the fire will permeate your mind. Lord God, in Jesus' name.
Come here, Tanika. You know, I'm not going to play with Satan anymore because he never played with me. He always tried to destroy and take me out. There's a fire that's going to come over you, young man, right now. This is just the beginning. If you'll receive, your whole life has been robbed from you. You've been hit in every area from the left and the right, and you even started to take yourself out because you thought there was a time when you went through self-hatred so much that suicide tried to get you to take yourself out. There's a reason that it was suicide, because they couldn't take you out. They tried to get you to take yourself out, and the Lord's going to redeem that. And you're a powerhouse, and you're a preacher, and you know it. Don't run from the call. Accept it in fire. Power in Jesus' name inside of you. Power right now. And I break the assignments off your life. And fire come inside of you. Everywhere. Fill. Power right now in Jesus' name. And if you will let him, if you allow him, he will grow you into a man that you've always imagined. Because you imagine preaching out on the streets. You've imagined yourself preaching on the corners. But he's going to give you a church. You're going to go and you're going to preach and preach and preach. And you're not just going to stay in one place. You're a circuit rider. And I pray right now that everything would come over you that the Lord has for you, and everything that those swarming locusts have taken from you, those crawling, every piece of locust over you right now, I break it. I break that generational poverty, that generational, all the drugs, all the alcohol. The thing that you turn to for comfort will now be Christ. Because every way, he says he's hemming you in. The rock is hemming you into the rock. And once the rock hems you into the rock, you can't escape. And that's why he's marked you and you can't escape it. And you know it. Full surrenderance is coming to you. Righteousness. You will be as a large oak tree, and multiple people will take shade in you. In Jesus' name, come here.
I declare a fire like never before over you from head to toe. You're hungry? God, I pray right now to them. Right now. Power and fire over her. Release her. I break oppression. I break depression. I break it right now. You spiritual, the spirit of the land, break off of her. Loose her in Jesus' name. And for power and power and power and fire right now. Come. Relax. This is a safe place. Just relax. Safe place. Glory. The glory of the Lord is going to follow you. The glory of the Lord is going to follow you. You've been so hurt. It's so hard for you to receive anything from your own Father. They say, let me in. Although you feel the presence of God, let me in. That's why they do it. God, let me in. As you choose to let him in,
God has already shown you that he is marked, that he is going to use you to deliver. And he just says, walk fearlessly because there is no guilt and shame in you. Because for the Spirit of the Lord is
come over right now, Lord. In Jesus' name, I pray right now for that power to release right now. If you want it, just say, Father, fill me.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.